From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Back to pass, it's House. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just...
Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now rolling to the left. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Wants to throw. It's House. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles.
They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's Jackson. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's House. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's going to let it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives it. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barker. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And a lot of times...
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Bring in the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense is feasting.
One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's House. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get...
Base 27, jump. Set, ready. Down. Ready. Drum. Drum. Get up. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Banner. Banner. Up. Ready! Set hot! Ready! Let's go! Let's go! Ready! Fly trumpet! Brass! Brass! Ready, go! The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's House. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to...
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Steps away. The throw. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Big fella moving. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass. It's House. Here comes the Heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a...
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, better look out. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's House. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing.